This man cannot stand smart and accomplished women. So he finds a way to dig at women. And the only thing that he seems to be able to find is education. Education and not being married. Anyways, this is a few of his posts. Women with degrees think they know everything. They come off as unteachable. Relax, shorty. You're not an expert on life. Being book smart does not equate to being street smart. Then check out this one. This was a comment. That's because they looking for their feminine match. He's talking about education and men. Being overly educated and well spoken is feminine. He's calling educated men feminine. We men should focus on providing and protecting. Focusing on education is a feminine thing. So in one area, he's downing women with education. And in another post or another comment, he's downing men with education. I just think that he's uneducated and he's making excuses. And then he was talking about living in the suburbs. How you know what Pookies is when you live in the suburbs and talk like you never grew up in the hood? You sound like you lived around people for most of your life. Is this a dig? How are people supposed to we can't impact where we grew up. We grew up where we were born. Anyways, these people just refuse to do better. So instead of doing better, they attack the people that are doing better. So let's jump into some of these numbers just for shits and giggles. According to Statista, in 2020, there were 6.6 million male students that were enrolled in degree-granting post-secondary institutions as undergrad students. This is compared to the 9.2 million undergrad students female students who were enrolled that same year. So women are still kicking butt where it comes to education. So I do completely understand why men would use that as a talking point, because instead of bringing themselves up, they want to bring us down. And according to the forecast, these numbers are not going to change going into the future. Women are just going to keep chugging along like the little engine that could, and men are still just floundering. So maybe people like this should focus on the men and bringing up the men instead of attempting to chip away at women, because obviously we're not paying attention. Women and girls are still just chugging along, succeeding, and hitting these numbers. Anyways, y'all jump in the comments, like, comment, subscribe.